Jaws game trailer release. So I have not watched this game trailer yet, but I have been playing. Remember this game? Do you remember the Jaws game for the NES? I've been looking at the artwork, and it's, I don't know, I just had this laying around, so I thought I'd show it. So big fan of Stern, so I'm excited to see exactly what is in store. I've seen the thumbnail for the Jaws game release trailer. It shows the Pro Edition, so now we can see what the Pro Edition looks like. If you haven't been following the news, Pinside has been blowing up in the last 24 hours. I have that connected to my Telegram, so that the Dum 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 Jaws Pinside thread has been a little bit quiet in the last few weeks, posting here and there. But then the LE trailer completely leaked. It looked like an early version, perhaps, of the LE trailer, the limited edition. And it leaked in the last couple days, so everyone's been going crazy about it. But let's watch together. I'm going to share my screen. The Jaws Pinball game trailer. Let's see what it's going to be all about. So let's check it out. Here we go. Okay, this is the LE. This is the LE. Gotta be. All right. Was this? Did they just release what we already saw?
Fire the harpoon.
Okay. Is it anything?
Shoot.
Okay.
Fast fish.
Well, nothing's easy, is it?
The shark will eat anything.
This is just the trailer that was leaked, right? Is there any difference to it?
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Maybe you saw that in the last couple days. Let's not show that. Pretty exciting information coming out today. I'm gonna refresh some of the sources that I've been looking at, because with the more official, yeah, there we go. So we have on the Facebook group. Let me share my screen here. On the Facebook group, I got to change how I'm going to share it. We're starting to get the actual branded Stern Pinball Facebook group is being updated with, with all of the Jaws artwork. So we're starting to get the officialness of the release of this new pinball machine. So you can take a look. You can see how they have the updated artwork, and what they're showing there is definitely what am I trying to do? That's not what I'm trying to do. We're starting to see that how the limited edition pinball machine is going to have Jaws coming out to attack, but no one really knows. We're looking for the actual more gameplay of the premium limited edition version, so you can see exactly how that Jaws is going to work. Like, everyone would really wish that you could, there's some type of game tie-in where the ball, it goes into the mouth of Jaws. That would be super exciting, but it looks like it's just a bash toy. I was talking on Twitter with Slipstream. I made a suggestion, like, wouldn't it be really cool if the Jaws comes out, you hit it, but it retracts, and, it's kind of like, oh, it's being injured by the ball hitting it, but we haven't seen enough gameplay of that just yet to know whether that will be it. So I have seen a little bit of the play field for the Jaws. Let me see if I can pull that up here, of some of the pro versions, so we can kind of see exactly what the pro version is going to look like. Let me share my screen on that one. Hold on a second. Get to the window. Okay, go to this one. All right, so it looks like this is what the Pro Edition is going to end up looking like. You can see the Pro Edition just has Jaws always there. He doesn't come out of the water. There's no mechanism for the little speedboat, and as predicted, it doesn't have the the Orca in the corner, and so there's no secondary upper deck. There's no deck. There's no boat in the right corner. But as predicted by many people who are following the path of the ball would go, you got this ramp that's right behind the main jaws, and then without that play field or that upper deck, that ball is just going to return. So it kind of reminds me of like a Foo Fighters, where on the Foo Fighters it's the same thing. They had that trying to fix this here. They have the upper deck on the Premium and the Pro for Foo Fighters, but if you have the Pro, it's just going to go up you'd go up that ramp where that deck would be, and that's it. So we got a question in the chat. So any idea of what the price is going to be? So I had heard, and I understand the official announcement is coming out like right now. We're going to get that information right now. The prices for the Pro remains the same. The price for the Premium remains the same, and the LE remains the same. So that's a $7,000 for the Pro, just like Buffalo Bill is talking about. $9,596 for the Premium and $13 for the LE. But it looks like on the LE, with being on a 13, there's a number of items that they did enhance on it. So there's a limited number of machines on the limited edition in recent past that would come with the accessories of the shooter rod. It looks like that yellow barrel. It looks like it's going to come with that, and speaker grill, light up speaker grills. It looks like it's going to come with that. Stern typically doesn't do that, but they have done that on previous models. The other thing that I've heard that it should be in the official statement as well, that should come out any minute, is the Premium model. It looks as though the Premium model will actually have armor on it. So if you want to get a Premium model, you'll just get the basic black armor on it. So that's a cool addition to it. We'll see exactly what the details are. I'm assuming the limited edition would have the shaker motor, but the Premium wouldn't. That's kind of typical. Let's see. So, and the Premium has a better back glass, and I like how it includes the sign number and the buttons. Yeah, it looks like it's getting out there. I'm gonna hit refresh and see on some of these sources that's coming out. Yeah, they're starting to update the Facebook group, so I gotta fix how I'm sharing the screen. Let me go to the entire screen. Let me go over here. Here we go. So we're starting to get more and more information. So this was the time schedule for all of the information that was coming out. So it looks like we should be able to get the LE All Access. The limited edition versions should be able to go on sale through Stern's website, Central Time at the top of the hour, and then we'll get more LE photos today. So that's what we saw. We saw the limited edition official trailer starting to get out there on. Sorry, I switched the wrong thing. So we're starting to get the limited edition official trailer from Stern, just dropped now, and then we're starting to get some more information on the Pro and Premium. And if you follow the Pinside hype thread for Stern, there's a lot of information that's getting out there. Yesterday it was just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of posts, and it was really hard to go through. So we're getting more information. I'm pretty excited about it. So I'll be at CES. Guaranteed CES will have these models. I don't know which specific ones. Maybe it'll just be Pro, and Premium, kind of depending on which ones they had planned for CES. It'd be really cool if they have all three. I'll be there with 19K Fox and B-Kong, and so that'll be super exciting to be able to play those and see how the gameplay is. It's a Keith Elwin game. It's probably going to play awesome. It's a little different than some of the other ones. The ramps are not big ramps, and so historically, that's typically what, Jurassic Park has a big ramp. Iron Maiden has a lot of fun ramps on it, and then Godzilla's got these great ramps. And Jaws, it looks like the ramps are. Let's see, the feature matrix is published, Jason, is that right? So there's no shaker on the Premium. All right. Let me go to sternpinball.com and see if we're starting to get more information on it. There we go. So we do have it on the website here, so we'll check that out. So right here, let's see. So that's Venom, Foo Fighters. Let me just refresh it here. So there it is. We got the look of the. So that is the. Oh man, I messed up. It went by so quick. So let's go to the view game. We get the game trailer. So we're starting to see pictures of the Pro, the Premium, the limited edition. And so let's check out the Pro here together. Okay, so the Pro. Ooh, we got another video. Let's check it out. Ooh, 6-minute video. Let's go,
Hey everybody,
guys.
It's George Gomez at Stern Pinball. And what you see right here is the beginning of Stern Pinball Shark Week. This is the Jaws game you always wanted.
This is a cool idea. They borrowed the, it's Shark Week, right? That's pretty sweet. Yeah, Toxin, it's very blue. It's a very blue game. I mean, the Dr. No James Bond is very yellow. This one's very blue. I have to say, so what we're seeing now is the Pro. I have seen pictures of the Pro and the Premium. I saw those yesterday. And what's cool is this is where the artwork for me, the one on the right there, is the Premium. And the Premium typically is the one that's pretty attractive to get. LE, they're really more expensive, and you're paying a lot more for basically the limited edition. And some of the features that are in it, you can add to it. But this one already has the armor. It probably doesn't have the invisible glass. That's a couple $100 more, $250 or so. Anyway, let's go back to it. But I'm really liking the artwork for the Premium edition. When previously the Pro artwork is something that I typically like. So on the Pro, on this one, you can see they have just the straight up Jaws movie poster. And I think that's cool. But this Jaws coming out on the attack, I like that. I really like that on the Premium. That's pretty cool.
It's got absolutely everything you can imagine. It's got film clips.
So George Gomez, who's the manager at Stern, he kind of does all this. He's doing the voiceover on this, or talking about it. It's interesting. Keith Elwin isn't. Maybe he'll come in a little bit.
Clips from all of the Jaws films. It's got an award-winning soundtrack with John Williams.
Is that right, P-Dubs? You like? Well, the artwork for the back glass on Pro is pretty good, but I like the artwork on the body on the Premium a little bit better. It's a little scarier.
Music. It's got custom speech from Richard Dreyfuss.
Okay, so custom speech from Richard Dreyfuss. This is interesting because out of all the actors that are in Jaws, right? If you got custom speech from Richard Dreyfuss, I think he'll actually do a really good job recreating how he sounds like in the movie. I mean, Richard Dreyfuss has a very iconic voice, and yes, he was very young in 1975 compared to now, but his voice is still very good. I think he can recreate that. So if they got him in a studio to do modern voiceover for Jaws, I think it'll sound good from him.
And of course, it's got what is going to be the most famous shark in pinball.
Okay.
You all know
they
that
finally
I'm very
showed it
proud
hitting
of
it.
the
It's just a
Velvet
bash.
Studio here at Stern Pinball. This comes from the monster makers, the guys that gave you Jurassic Park
Okay.
and Godzilla.
Yep.
This is the biggest monster they've made yet. From Mr. Elwin, Mr. Drake, and Mr. Nagel. You're going to want to play this. It's a beautiful 4th of July weekend in Amity Island. You're Quint, the bounty hunter.
You're
Pretty
Quint.
soon, you're going to be in the fight of your life against the great
You're
white.
playing as
Get
Quint,
the
not
drum
Brody.
bucket to put blood in the water. That'll lure the great
There's 2 captive balls on this. It's kind of crazy with the captive balls.
white out. Wait till you see the effect on the playfield. Firing the harpoon at the shark fin is just the beginning of your
There's going to be mods on that to make that just a fin for sure.
epic battle against the great white. Of course, the great white is the star of the show
Okay.
and the focus of your epic battle. On the pro game,
You guys can hear the audio here, right? I'm just realizing is the audio coming through on the hit one in the chat if while I'm watching this the audio is actually coming through. I'm sharing the screen. Cool playfield.
he's shown
Give me a one in the
busting
chat if
out of a
you can hear
shark
the audio.
cage. And on the premium and limited edition, you'll have to fight
Okay, we're really seeing it come out now.
busting out of a shark cage.
Okay, so that was the Pro, and then this one is the LE.
And on the premium and limited
Okay, it's lifting up. Yeah, okay, thank you, Toxin.
edition, you'll
Comes out.
to fight to get him to come out.
All right, there's another shot of it coming out. You hit the ball, that triggers it to come out.
Under the playfield.
Comes out. He did rock back there for a second.
Game feature.
Jason says the Ellie has Invisiglass shaker, great white armor, mirrored back glass, reflective side art blades, and expressive lighting. Okay, it comes with expressive lighting. Lit speakers and the plaque. Cool, man. That's cool that they stepped up on the LE to actually include the expressive lighting. Of course they do the shaker motor and Invisilight, but the speakers, being lit. And did they do we double check that they do have on the LE? It's got the custom shooter rod. Is that right, Jason?
Stern's best in class.
They keep on showing the pictures of it.
Technology, both physical and digital. With Insider Connected, we will continue to extend the fun of the game. You'll have all of the usual things that you're used to, achievements, and of course a whole new set of JAWS-focused quests. But you'll also have a new career system that we're introducing in the game.
What?
Which will allow you
a career
to enhance
system?
Your bounty hunter rank as you play through events in the game.
Wait. Is the career system the Venom thing? Like on Venom where it levels up and it saves it? Is that what's going on?
Secret features.
So Console Fanboy, are you getting it? Maybe. I gotta play it. I can probably get 1 or 2 pinball machines per year. That's where I'm at. And this year, Back to the Future is likely coming end of 2024, 2025. It's gonna be very expensive. That would take up my total budget for pinball. But I gotta play it. I'm gonna play it next week, and then we'll see if I fall in love with it.
You'll have
what I'm trying to do with the pinball machines that I have, I'm trying to make sure each one has a lot of variation and diversity. Console Fanboy, it's at CES. It's coming to CES. That's been confirmed already. So, yeah, I'm always looking for diversity. And so, like P-Dubs just got the Labyrinth, and I'm not a big fan of Labyrinth the movie. It's not something that I played a lot. But you have to admit, the Labyrinth pinball machine has a lot of diversity. It's very different than all the other machines that I have. And so, let's see, a Medieval Madness would be a really good one that would kind of make the pinball machines that I have, like, I don't have one with a center target with big mechs like that. So we'll see. But this one, I have a lot of Keith Elwin machines, so it's like I would own almost all of them. And I wanted more diversity, but his games are almost always the best. So I don't know.
have to discover the 3D video mode. And
Whoa!
you might want to flip the script
Whoa!
and play as the Great White.
What?
And now who better than the designer himself, Keith Elwin?
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry I keep pausing this, but I'm flipping out here. I mean, this is a reaction show. I want to make it sure it's fair use. But there is a 3D video mode. What the heck does that mean? And then what was the other thing you just said that was interesting? Oh, you can play as the Great White.
Now who better than the designer himself, Keith Elwin?
Let's do it,
to
Keith.
give you a closer look at all of the features of JAWS Pinball.
All right. I don't know. Okay,
Keith
come on.
Elwin, lead game designer of our newest pinball machine,
Yeah?
JAWS.
Uh-huh. Tell us, Keith, what's going on?
We wanted to bring you the JAWS game you've always dreamed of. Loaded with assets from the film, custom speech by Richard Dreyfuss.
Yep.
Shoot again.
And the
Ooh, do you hear that? Shoot again! That's totally Richard Dreyfuss, like, iconic sound.
Film, custom speech
Listen closely.
by Richard Dreyfuss.
Shoot again.
And the iconic John Williams theme music will instantly transport
John Williams
you to
theme,
Amity
okay.
Island. Let's dive into these game features.
Okay.
It's a sunny day in New England.
Yep.
So for JAWS Pinball, you are taking the role of Quint.
Okay.
You are out hunting sharks. You're collecting bounties.
This shark, swallow you whole.
One of the unique sculpts on this game is a custom sculpted chum bucket.
Okay.
It's a kinetic sculpt. You bash
Newton
the top
ball,
of
yeah.
ball. You are chumming the water to attract the shark to the surface. And we have this cool LED effect of blood in the water. Use the mini flipper to shoot the harpoon lane and bring up the fin for a quick shot. Shoot the moving fin target when it pops up. To begin a shark encounter, bash the fishing boat until the shark comes up.
Okay.
Bash the shark to light the shark encounter modes.
Oh, I see. Shark encounter mode.
The LE and premium versions of the game feature an upper playfield themed as the Orca. To
Okay.
access this, you shoot what we call the wave ramp, which is
Wave
a large
ramp.
180 ramp.
Right.
located-
Okay, so the wave ramp comes around from the left, goes over the 180 ramp onto the second playfield, the upper playfield on the top.
in the back of the machine. Once on the upper playfield, you can shoot the lookout tower.
Yes, this is what I was thinking it was going to do. So you hit so here's what happens. The ball comes down, it gets slowed down by the little Z there, and you hit the upper flipper. So the premium and the LE are going to have 4 different flippers, while the Pro is just going to have the 3. And so that 4th flipper on the top, you're going to wind it around, which will have it come down that wire form. So let's listen to that back real
located
again.
in the back of the machine.
Yep.
Once on the upper playfield, you can shoot the lookout tower, which is the big ramp.
Okay.
A horizontal spinner themed as the Orca steering wheel.
Oh, okay. There's an Orca steering wheel. That's what
Tower,
that
which is
little
the big
spinner
ramp.
guy is. So there's 2
A
shots up
horizontal
there.
spinner themed as the Orca steering
See, it's the inner shot and there's an outer shot. So the inner shot's probably going to rack up some points and trigger something that you're
lookout
doing.
Tower, which is the big ramp. A horizontal
Oh, and it swings around and comes back. That's really cool.
spinner. Orca
The
steering
bell
wheel.
sound, yeah.
And then shots to Hooper steering wheel feed the mini flipper on the bottom playfield.
Ooh! Check that out. You can catch the ball right there. You see how they did that? That little inner lane, and then they have the switch there, but you can catch the ball right there between the post. Check that out.
Steering wheel feed the mini flipper on the bottom playfield.
Yeah. Very cool. Very
Connect with your
cool.
Chums with Insider Connected. Track your progress, collect and redeem shark teeth to unlock special modes in the game.
What? You gotta... Okay, so you can collect shark teeth to unlock... Okay. And is that the thing that is a career mode and it lets you save your progress?
Over on the right side, we have the horizontal spinner. It's a fishing reel. You shoot the spinner, and it simulates you reeling in your bounty shark.
Reeling in the bounty
There are
shark.
3
Okay.
multi-balls, so you can progress through the entire story of Quint versus the shark.
Quint versus
Shoot
the
the
shark.
drop
Okay.
targets to activate the fish finder. Complete fish finder for additional modes and awards.
Okay.
Visit Quint's
Makes
Shack
sense.
to unlock bounty hunt modes and gear.
Collect some gear. Yes, you guys see this? So this is like Jurassic Park. Let's see, Jurassic Park has on the left side has an inlane post, and so that's how you can like start a mode. James Bond has that as well on the right. So what happens on James Bond is you'll go up like a henchman ramp, and it'll feed you to the right flipper, and then that post comes up, and it's like, okay, you're gonna start a mode, and then it shows a scene, and then you kick off. But on Jaws, they put the posts on both the left and right. So there's 2 opportunities. There's probably 2 scenarios where you did something where it was fed back to the flippers, but it holds the ball, and it's like, are you ready? Are you ready to get into this mode? Focus on the screen for a second. It's going to explain some stuff. Boom, go. And that's what he's talking about right now. Let's check it out. Yep.
Test your nudging skills with the out.
What? Touch your nudging skills. So I saw this on the Flippin' Out stream last night. They were speculating on it. It looks like this special outline here has a little dummy post there with a rubber on it. And there's an opportunity for you to kick that back into the game. So it's a little save. Let's watch it.
Test your nudging skills with the outlane ball.
Yes. So I had watched an interview with Keith Elwin, and he talked about that. He said something. He goes, in one of the next upcoming games, I have a fun little... It's something about a fun trick that allows you to save the ball. That's totally what he was talking about.
The pop-upper sculpt is themed as Quint's Yellow Barrel.
Okay. Hold on. I want to see. Is that what this... The pop bumper thing, is that...
Pop-upper sculpt is themed...
The sculpt, is that on everything? It doesn't say it's only on limited edition. So single pump bumper with decorated Orca barrel. I wonder if that's on the Pro as well. That'd be cool.
as Quint's Yellow Barrel. take a look at the features on the Pro.
Okay, here we go. We're breaking down the Pro. Did they announce the price yet? Yes, they announced the price. $7,000 for the Pro.
On the Pro Edition, gamers will still have the experience of adding chum in the water to lure that shark out.
Yep.
To light the shark encounter modes, bash the captive ball under the fierce great white shark that's breaking through the shark cage.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, that's it's how they could do it to cheapen the Pro. That's what they typically do.
Experience
Simplify
Jaws
it.
like never before in this kinetically satisfying, fast-paced, thrilling pinball adventure from
Fast-paced.
Stern Pinball. You're going to need a bigger game room.
You're going to need a bigger game room. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's see if we got anything else going on. So we go back to the... so this is the presentation, and that came in. We got pictures of the Pro. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can run through these. So the Pro is going to not have the upper deck. What do you guys think of the artwork for the Pro? It looks like he also mentioned there's going to be some type of career mode. I'm assuming that means you can save the game. The Pro is going to come in on that standard price. I noticed there's a lot of targets on it, and then there's one like post right to the left, right there you can bang against, and it's not going to give you any score. That's just like a post that's not valuable in any way. And let me see if I can arrow through these real quick. So this is that part that'll allow you to wind. It's like you're pulling in the shark. Let's see. Got some targets there, different targets. I love how on this one, the third flipper, the one that's on the right, since there's a post real quick there, you can grab. There was some speculations on one of the streams. I think it was Flipping Out with friends last night. They were talking about. They wondered if. Where's the ball lock in this? Like, is there is everything like going to be a virtual ball lock? Like on the premium edition and the limited edition, is there any additional thing where it's very clear that you're locking 3 balls and it's holding those balls? And so one of the ideas was, is it going to be this flipper that actually can capture the ball? But then there's a debate on like that couldn't work really well because if it's being held by a solenoid, then that coil could really wear out. So that's an interesting one. I want to see more information about that. Like, is this a game that doesn't have any real ball lock that holds your balls? That'd be odd. I mean, does anyone in the chat know very many Stern games that don't have a ball lock? Obviously, there's the Pro models typically have like a virtual ball lock, but again, the premium and the limited edition, are they going to have one? So let's take a look at, let's go view game. We looked a little bit at that Pro edition. Now let's check out the premium. And I think this is the same video, right? Yeah, that's that same 6-minute video we just watched. So with the premium, it does look like, you're going to get all those features on the limited edition that you would really want. The left upper play field. I want to check to see if in that premium real quick, are we getting that pop bumper on the right-hand side with the barrel? It's just a picture. That makes sense. So in the premium edition, you're going to get... Oh, wait. I see. There's one that's kind of on the side there is like decoration. But I think on the premium edition... there's actually one that's coming out of the pop bumper. Yeah, you can see it. So that is a difference. So you get like a little more fancier pop bumper on the right with that barrel. Let's see if we can jump through. Yeah. So that one is going to be, that barrel is on the Pro. That's just kind of decoration off to the right. You don't run into it or anything like that. And then let's see, this is on the premium edition. We got the shark coming out of the water, or shark coming out from under the boat. The chum bucket. We got the side targets. There. Is that the pop bumper one? Yeah. So on the premium model, you're going to get the upgraded pop bumper with the decoration on the top. Little sculpted barrel there. That's kind of fun. Let's see. And this is where when you're on the upper play field, you have an opportunity to use your flipper to get two shots. One that'll come around and back in, but also to the wheel of the ship. And I don't know if they're going to tie in some game thing where it's like you need to turn the ship, you need to go in this direction. You're like hunting for the shark or something, or there's a beacon that's like it's over there, and then you you go up to the upper play field on the premium and the LE, and you hit the steering wheel, and maybe that will turn the ship. I don't know. I'm just thinking of game tie-ins, how it could work. But then there's an exit point, and it looks like this one is just a straight ball drop. So the ball will pass the flipper. If you miss it, it's going to go down. It's going to drop down that hole onto a small little metal ramp, and then it's going to drop right into the play field. So that's another way. But you probably want to go up through, and it'll come back through the wire form, and then it'll come right to your left or right flipper. I don't have that fully mapped out in my head. There's a lot of zigzagging, crossing, cool flow that I could see. Yeah, I'm really surprised about that right flipper, how you can capture it. Because a lot of those games on the right side or the left side, the side flipper, you really got to time your shots. Like it's a really big deal. You got to time your shots so you can get those side shots. Very cool. Console fanboy. For 7K, there better be real blood in there. I don't know. Maybe there is real blood. Yeah, I think the chum line's pretty cool. Yeah, the side art was actually on these premiums. It's a little fancier than I thought it was going to end up being. It's not too bad. I wonder who designed the artwork on that. Okay, let's take a look. One final thing before we go. Let's take a look at that. View the game. Let's go to that limited edition. Let's take a look at these three here side by side. Yeah, man. I mean, they didn't want to lower the price. A lot of people have been like, you got to lower the price, but they stuck with the price for the last year or so. And what they ended up doing is making the limited edition a little bit more enticing, and then bringing in some of the features of the limited edition to the premium just a little bit with that side armor. So adding the side armor to the premium, I think that's cool. It doesn't help at all. It's like, so you want the limited edition, they're only going to make 1,000 of those, and if you get the one with 1,000, you're going to get the white. Do you like the white? You get the shark bite out of the armor, the Invisiglass, the shaker motor included, and then also the speaker grill enhancement. I don't know if I'm missing things on it, but or I guess the inner art blades as well. Yeah, mirrored back glass. But it's like 13K. But here's what's cool is in expressive lighting, they did offer more. Like you can't say they offered less on the limited edition in terms of historically what they've done. They did bring more to the table, and even on the premium, they did bring more. And what you can say is maybe some people were expecting a little bit more for that center target. And 3,000 for the topper. Probably the topper will be $1,000. I don't know about 3,000. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It is kind of cool from what I'm seeing. So if you go with the Pro Edition, you're just going to get the T-molding is just plain black. But if you go with the Premium, you're going to get red. You go with Jaws, you're going to get white. So everything on the everything on the Jaws. But then they did get the iconic poster on the Premium, and I have to admit, I'm sorry, the iconic artwork on the movie poster on the limited edition. I think the limited edition actually has the best art. So you get the best of everything with the limited edition. So, which is not always the case. Sometimes the limited edition doesn't have the best art. So you got you got the iconic poster from Jaws. You have pretty scary sight artwork on here. And then this arc where it's the kids are, they're in the water, but you can see their legs. And then you got, kind of like a shark bite. Did anyone confirm if it's going to come with the shooter rod? I would assume so, that if they're going to picture it. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, guys. Anyway, thanks so much for coming to hang out for thanks for coming to hang out for the live stream, for the reaction of the Stern information about the Jaws. We got the Pro, we got the Premium, we got the Limited Edition. Confirmed to be at CES. We're going to see more of that. I'll be there, 19K Fox, B Kong. There's probably going to be a lot of content creators there. So look out for that content where you can see how it plays. We'll get some opinions of some of the people that are playing it, see if it shoots well, see what the quality of the different material looks like on the different machines. Should be pretty exciting. And comment down below while I'm at CS if there's any other attractive things that you've heard about that you'd like to see covered on that. I'll try to get that covered as well. And if we have good console fanboy, get the LE. Yeah, I know. The problem is they only made 1,000 LEs, and the question is, see, they get you with the FOMO. They get you with the FOMO on the limited edition because it's like, well, how quickly is the limited edition going to sell out? Anyway, everyone back to work. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Thanks for hanging out in the live stream.